31%. Our reporter Aisling Kenny reports on the crack cocaine epidemic facing the country.
It just makes you forget everything that makes you feel good. It's like an instant high, and you feel untouchable, invincible.
Joanne, which is not her real name, describes life as a crack cocaine addict.
You can get it anywhere, in any of the estates. I used to have a guy that there was two guys in the area that used to deliver it to my door within 10-15 minutes. You can buy a €20 rock, you can get 3 for 50, or you can get a €50 rock. I ended up with a really serious crack addiction, and I could smoke up to €500 a day.
And tell me, where were you getting the money to buy the crack cocaine?
I was robbing. I had to shoplift to feed me habit. If it wasn't nailed down, I stole it.
Crack cocaine is a smokable form of cocaine which is made by chemically altering cocaine powder to form crystals or rocks. It produces a short but intense high. Pauline McKeown is the chief executive of Coolmine, a centre which provides support to drug addicts.
Certainly we've seen an increase in presentations to our community and day services in the city centre for primary use of crack and crack cocaine. It's about 33% of all the admissions that are coming in to our community and day services. It's the availability. It has flooded the market right now in Dublin and elsewhere, potentially in the country. But certainly there's a very high increase in terms of availability, supply. Our clients would also tell us that heroin and in terms of access and heroin, that just isn't as easy at the minute.
John, which isn't his real name, fell into a spiral of addiction to crack cocaine after a trip to Spain.
So I went to Spain and was in a crack house and started smoking, and I loved that feeling. But when I came back to Dublin, I was chasing that for 5 months. It took me to my knees, and I was just more and more and more. And got enough of the stuff, you know. And I was robbing anyone, and breaking the cars, and the keys, and all, you know. And doing anything for it, like, you know. But it was just good.
Nicola Tallant, investigations editor with the Sunday World, explains why crack cocaine use has become so prevalent here.
Well, I suppose you have to bring it back to South America and to the cartels there who are supplying the cocaine across the world. And in recent years, they have found that the US market has been essentially saturated. So there's no more growth potential for them in the States. So they have been looking more and more to Europe and to Australia and to Asia to find growth markets, and that has resulted in an increase in cocaine, both trafficking and use within Europe, and obviously the knock-on effect of that is in Ireland.
Despite the growing drug problem, the number of Gardaí in the Garda Drugs Unit has decreased. That's according to figures obtained by independent councillor Nolene Riley.
Over the last 10 years, the Garda Drug Unit has just been decimated. Across the state, it's down 33%, and in this area, it's actually down 40% in the Ballymun and Finglas area. So I think that's a huge contributing factor to why we're seeing an escalation in drug use and drug-related crime in the capital. You wouldn't have to be a genius to say that is having an impact. Like down 40% in this area, a Garda Drug Unit is astounding, and we are seeing the effects of that on streets.
In a statement, the Gardaí confirmed these figures, but added that targeting the sale and supply of illegal drugs is a priority for An Garda Síochána. Both Joanne and John, who attended Coolmine Treatment Centre, have worked hard to break the cycle of addiction in their lives.
I kept relapsing on the crack, so eventually I went to a treatment centre. I went to Coolmine to get support with my addiction, because I just couldn't. I tried to do it on my own and I couldn't. Life is pretty amazing today. It was over a year and a half ago that I went into Coolmine, and I'm still drug free today. I'm in college. I'm living life to the fullest today.
I could see myself walking and getting my kids back in my life, you know, and be there, like, you know. I could be dark clouds are gone since I came in here, like, you know, since the time I went down at the treatment and stuff, you know, and sometimes I wanted to run, but that's just an addiction. It just wants me out there, like, you know.
And that was Aisling Kenny reporting there. It's 8:53.
Now, the most significant award in contemporary Irish art, the Savills Prize, has been won by Kilkenny artist Paul Moss. Described as a multimedia artist, his work is included in many private and public collections, including that of the Irish Museum of Modern Art, Trinity College Dublin, the Butler Gallery in Kilkenny and the Crawford Municipal Gallery in Cork. And Paul Moss joins us on the line now. Very good morning to you, Paul, and thanks for taking our call this morning. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
What did you think when you heard the news?
Well, uncomfortable. And I was grateful I had a couple of glasses of wine inside me, put it that way.
Well, you knew you were in contention because you were on the short list.
Yes, yeah, and I was sort of sad to get it in front of Janet Maloney, who I think, you know, I admire very much.
Well, I mean, you were up against some very fine competition there, clearly. Tell us a little bit about your work. As I say, you're described often as a multimedia artist, and you're somebody who uses recycled materials.
Well, it's not for any huge ethical reason. It's just stuff that's around me, and it's cheap and it's easy to handle, and it's everywhere. So it's giving you the ideas the whole time, you know, because it's around us. I use wood glue as the fixer, and
check out the entire Skoda range at Ansley Williams Skoda. Think Skoda. Think Ansley Williams.
This November in Home Store and More. All baking tins, all living room throws, and all cookware sets are half price. But better hurry, because when all the half price baking tins are gone, they're gone. And when all the half price living room throws are gone, they're gone too. And as for all the half price cookware sets, when all the half price cookware sets are gone, they're definitely gone. All offers available online at homestoreandmore.ie, as well as in store at Home Store and More, Belgrade, Nutgrove, Fonthill, Blanche and Swords. Home Store and More. Believe what we say. More savings every day.
For the first time in 6 years, Bon Jovi live in concert. This house is not for sale. ODS Stadium, Dublin, Saturday, June 15th. Tickets from €850 on sale this Thursday at 9 a.m. Additional charges may apply. Subject to play. Bon Jovi live at the ODS Stadium, Saturday, June 15th.
Toyota Hybrid is definitely the way to go.
For me, it was an easy decision.
house in Foxrock and living near the Lewis Casa Packet.
On FM, online, and on your phone.
Dublin's Q102
News.
This is Eamon Fowley. Good morning. An investigation is underway after a man's body was found in Foxrock. The guards are treating the death as suspicious. With the latest, here's Stephanie Rom.
Gardaí were called to a house in Tudor Lawns in Foxrock at around 11:30 last night. There they found the body of a man in his 20s. Due to the nature of his injuries, Gardaí are treating his death as suspicious. His body remains at the scene this morning, which has been sealed off for a technical exam, and the office of the state pathologist has been notified. Gardaí are asking anyone who saw anything unusual in the area last night to contact them at Cabinteely Guard Station, the Guard Confidential line, or any guard station. Dublin's Q102
Live.
And the guards want to speak to a group of young men seen running from a murder scene. Dad of three, David Boland, was stabbed to death during a row on Duke Street in Athy. The 34-year-old victim's car was taken from the scene and found burnt out nearby. Martin Miley's the Mayor of Kildare.
Look, if anyone that knows or anyone that has any information in relation to what has happened here in Athy, come forward, because we need justice for what has happened. I do wish the guards a speedily resolution to this, and whatever happened is resolved as soon as possible.
New research shows that it costs between 200 and 400 euros extra per month to live close to the Lewis line. A new survey of 8,000 properties by Daft.ie found that on average renters are forking out over $3,000 a year extra to live within a kilometre of the tram network. Daft.ie's Martin Clancy outlines some of the pricier areas.
So the most expensive stop is Spencer Dock, which is right in the city centre. The average rent for a 2 or 3 bedroom property around Spencer Dock is €2,793. And then looking elsewhere for the most expensive on the Green Line, that's Charlemont, again, pretty much in the city centre, €2,646.
Dublin's Q102
Western Building Systems is insisting there were no shortcuts or penny pinching involved in its school construction projects. Work is underway after assessments of the company's 42 schools were completed yesterday, with more than half needing some form of remedial work. The Education Minister, Joe McHugh, says safety measures should be in place by Monday. Orla Hegarty is from UCD's School of Architecture. She says there could be a number of reasons for the current issues.
Well, the Rapid Build programme started from about 2008-2009, when population pressures in new areas particularly meant that there was a big demand for school places. But unfortunately, the weaknesses in that were that a lot of things were outsourced and hand off, and also there was the system was set up to favour the cheapest bidder.
Alicia Dixon says she might have turned down Strictly if she'd been in a relationship back in 2007 because of the famous curse. The former Mystique singer who won the competition that year says the chemistry that develops between celebs and their partners is real, but she's told the Jonathan Ross show that she was too focused to get carried away.
Dublin's Q102
Business news with Kitchen World. Designed for the way you live. KitchenWorld.ie.
Apple's shares have plunged after it admitted it doesn't expect to make as much over Christmas as first thought. The company's boss, Tim Cook, says several factors are likely to affect sales, including whether it can keep up with demand for new products. Its results for the last 3 months show it sold fewer iPhones than predicted, but revenue was up 20% on 1 year ago. Here, the government is being told to address PCPs before problems arise. A new report from the Finance Minister on personal contract plans is recommending that lenders should be required to assess the ability of a borrower to repay debt. The report also recommended that lenders assess the suitability of such a product for the consumer. It was commissioned in response to the significant growth in the PCP market in recent years.
Sports update with Frank Keane Volkswagen, the only place to go for your 191 Volkswagen. FrankKeaneVolkswagen.ie.
The Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola says they'll have to wait to find out how serious Kevin De Bruyne's latest injury may be. The midfielder, who's only just recovered from a knee problem, limped off in last night's 2-0 League Cup fourth round win over Fulham. Guardiola says it's too soon to judge if this could keep him out of action again.
He's been checking for the doctor, so right now I don't know, but it's nothing or something serious.
The Leicester boss Claude Puel says they have a responsibility to carry on the work of the owner of the club, Wichai Siwat Hanaprava. They'll play tomorrow's Premier League game at Cardiff a week after he died in a helicopter crash outside the club stadium. Puel believes the result doesn't matter, but how they conduct themselves going forward will.
We have a lot of responsibility now to give our best and to continue this work and this dream.
In the rugby, tomorrow night's first autumn international against Italy. Elsewhere, there are first starts for the Munster-Lock Ty Byrne and the Leinster fullback Jordan Larmour. And there are set to be first caps won off the bench for both Will Addison and Ross Byrne. That's the sport on Dublin's Q102.
At Lidl, we check competitors' prices weekly so you don't have to. Check out our 3 for €9 mix and match meats like our fresh Irish sirloin steak, turkey breast mince and our chicken breast fillets. And try our big brand super savers like 36-pack Weetabix, only $2.99, and Dolmio sauce, just $1.49. And don't miss our amazing ski range in store from November 8th. Lidl, more for you.
Dublin's Q102. Eyewitness traffic with MSL Ballsbridge Motors. Get the first look at the 191 Mercedes-Benz range at MSL Ballsbridge Motors.
Ah yes, the last day of the midterm. Traffic a little bit kinder to us than it normally would be. The N7 is busy from the Red Cow to the Long Mile Road. Emergency services have dealt with that problem on the Clareholm Road, eastbound just after the Northern Cross. Traffic is now starting to improve. Traffic slow from St John's Road west from before the South Sector Road through to Houston Station. Also problems too on Leeson Street. Quite busy now inbound from before the canal through to 16th Street. Swords Road is easing now, thankfully, up to Collins Avenue. Traffic is also busy though on the Navan Road. The M50 seldom is wonderful. The chance to say the M50 is moving well in both directions doesn't come around very often. But if there is a problem where you are, let us know about it. Our text number here is 57102. If you pass it on to us, we'll pass it on to everyone else.